they didn't stay inside. You got one species who come from a cave. Inside of a cave is cool, it's dark, windows down, moist. That's how most people have their houses. The people who come from the caves develop diseases and carry diseases, asthma, sinus problems, sinus infections, right? The sun people who come from the sun don't go in the caves, because if you take a flower and put it in a dark cave, it's gonna die because it needs sun. We the flower, we sun people. So somebody done tricked us to running from the sun, because now black people will not go out in the sun. Man, it's too hot out there. It's 108 degrees outside. Naturally, your body is at 100. How is 108 degrees really hot? That's your mindset. The white boy, you done been tricked, nigga. They done took you out your power. You don't even go outside no more. Who do you see outside now?
I like that one to start off. I like that.
Let's go. Yeah, that's a big one. We don't like to go too racial, but this is one that I think that a lot of people are not looking into a lot when it comes to their health. Is that the nutrients, that vitamin D that comes from that sun, and what it does to our body, and the importance of that energy flowing through us is going to be that sun. We come into a realm where we've gotten so comfortable as humans that we love the luxury of that air conditioning. We love the luxury of that covering. And I think over the years, decades, centuries, we've come accustomed to that comfortability of being inside. But as he said in the video, that really point out to me is that our body stays at naturally 98, 99 degrees. So it's funny how they tricked you, or people think in their mind it's a mental thing that if it's outside it's 99, 100 degrees, but you think it's too hot to be out there, but your body stay at that temperature all the time when you're healthy. So why would you think that's too hot for you? It's a mental game that they got you into. So the firm topic, I mean, Charleston came up with it, but I want to lean it on to us and talk about a little bit more on the importance of us getting outside and getting that vitamin D and that nutrients from the sun. What y'all think?
I'm gonna start off by saying, it's funny this topic comes up because we see stories in the news like China trying to block out the sun. I'm not gonna start no conspiracies, but I'm gonna talk about it though. They said this the way they're trying to block out the sun is with dust, and you saw recently like these Canadian fires or whatever. It was a little smoggy outside and whatnot, so the sunlight wasn't coming through like it should. And also, as recent as 2020, there was something happened in 2020. I can't remember. It was big. It was all over the world, but people weren't coming outside for whatever reason. And I think that what actually made people suffer worse from that plague or whatever is because people wasn't coming outside. People wasn't getting that vitamin D. Like G said, you can stand outside for 20 minutes in the sun. That's the total amount of vitamin D you need for the day. But yeah, I think there are efforts to keep us lackadaisical, keep us inactive, keep us kind of low energy, and trying to keep us out the sun is one way of doing it. But let's hear y'all perspective on it.
That's dope. Yeah, I would say, man, I think I'm one of the types. I do say I like winter a lot, but the reason I like winter a lot is because there's less stuff going on. So I can be outside and I don't got to deal with as many people. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the reason why I like winter, because I can go outside and there's not as many people, and that sun hit different in the winter. It's not to get away from the sun. It's more so less distractions outside. But with the summertime, man, even though I'm naturally a hairy dude.
Shine. Get your shine on. Get your shine on, shout it.
Yeah. So, hey, I put this on. I put it on everywhere. Booty cheeks, kneecaps, underarms. I got the vanilla right here. Usually, hey, I got the lavender one. It helped me sleep good. Cause I be sleeping like this, and I can smell it off my hands. I'm trying to tell you, feeling good. Y'all better rock with this.
Right.
It's that vanilla. Yeah.
Listen, man, we ain't being ashy no more. Hygiene.
Yeah.
Hygiene is important. You need to get your shine. It's hydrating. It's light. It lasts all day. You don't got to use a lot, and it's good from face to foot.
Historically, I don't really use lotion or nothing like that because I'm like in a hybrid, light skin, in between dark skin motherfuckers. Coming back from vacation, I'm a little sunburnt. So I needed something to get my skin back right because I'm feeling like a reptile right now. So I'm gonna get this baby going on when I get home.
Oh, and look, you gotta shine on, everybody. Hey, look, I got like 4 cases. I got a bunch of cases. And I got the big jar too. That's old school. Y'all don't even know about that. He don't even got those no more. But look, I'm telling y'all, this shine is amazing. Help with eczema, clear your skin up, all of that great stuff. So you don't want to miss out on this shine, man. Make sure y'all go get y'all a bottle of this.
All natural ingredients.
Absolutely.
Yep. Where they can find it?
So you can find this at shinecareproducts.com. Let them know that we sent you. Use the code FMF20, get you a discount.
Got to.
I sweat easy and stuff like that, but I still get out there in the sun because 1, I know it's important to get our sunlight, but 2, it's how I feel. It's when I'm out in the midst of everything, I feel energized. It's only when I get back in the house I feel tired and sluggish. You know what I'm saying? But while I'm out and about, and that sun hitting me and everything like that, I feel like I got the energy. I feel like I could conquer things and all of that type of stuff, and I do more in the summertime. So it's something about being out in that sun, and also if I'm not feeling well, I'd like to get out and take a walk around and things like that. Do the same thing with my daughter. So I definitely know the sun is a source of healing for a lot of things, man. And like G was talking about, and make sure y'all go check out G, man. This is our fitness guy, man. He got all your fitness needs, man, dieting, all of that type of stuff, workout plans, man. G is the go-to guy for that. So y'all make sure y'all check him out. But G we started this thing called Free Session Sunday in Richmond, Virginia, that he started up, he founded and everything like that. And he wanted to get people outside and working and moving and getting out in the environment. And part of doing that is it's a different feel. It's a different feel. I don't know if I need to pause that or not.
No, you're good, Paul. Keep going.
You good on that one. You good on that one. You good on that one.
I don't know if I need to pause that one, but y'all got me started from earlier. But it's a different feel when you go outside and you working out, man, and you get that energy and the sun is hitting you and all that stuff, man. So for me, man, like Charleston said, it is different getting out in that sun, and it seems like it is not promoted as much for people to go outside and get in nature for some of your healing as well. So I do agree with it's not being promoted enough as much as they promoted these medicines and all this other stuff. So yeah, that's what I got to say about that. What you got, Trey?
Absolutely. I emphasize the melanin portion. I always believe that since melanated people, black people, absorb sunlight like chlorophyll, like plants do, then the sun could do us no wrong, could do us no harm. But recently I've been getting mixed messages about us being able to get too much sunlight, meaning that it could start causing our body harm, it could start causing our skin harm, black people could get sunburned. I ain't never heard of this before. But what I stumbled upon is that it's a different type of sun because the sun isn't different, but our layer of protection, the ozone layer, all of that stuff has been tampered with so many times and so much that the sun rays are more direct. And being out in the sun, I'm out in the sun majority of the day, probably the whole time the sun is up, I'm out there.
Yeah.
um, so I have felt where it's like it looked like my skin was bubbling. A few days where it was, it was at 114 degrees one day. I checked the temperature. I was outside, and I was like, yeah, a lot of people, black people, was telling me, yeah, even though we absorb the sun and we better fit for it, you still need to put on sunscreen. I haven't done it yet, um, but I kind of see why in this day and age. But the sun is definitely powerful. It's one of our main sources of energy. Nothing like natural light. Nothing like natural light and natural energy. Like you said, vitamin D. Vitamin D is not talked about nearly as much. When I learned how powerful vitamin D was, it literally can make you happy. Like so many people are in a depressive state. When people, that's one of the first things I tell people when they come to me about depressive moments or in a depressive mentality. Is one of the first things I ask them. It's like, how much outside are you getting? Are you going outside? Even when it comes to my wife, like she works from home and she starts feeling some type of way, I'm like, go on the balcony, get some fresh air, go for a walk, do something, but go outside. Not just turning on lights. You need natural light. Open the blinds. Open the blinds, open the windows, turn this AC off. When it's time to get productive, I turn the air conditioner off, or I turn it up so where it's not like it matches the temperature outside, so it's not so cold. Because the more cold you are, the less productive you'll be. So all of these things that Mr. White spoke on, I thought he was gonna come with the gossip. I was about to cancel this motherfucker, but everything he spoke on this one, I agree with. Not to get too religious, but that's where we get Caucasian people from. They separated from us because it originated with African. We black. We just started civilization, and so it was just us. It separated us, separated from us. People went into them Caucasus Mountains, and in the mountains, in them caves, it's less sunlight, less direct sunlight. Now you missing the sun so much that you become deformed. You have albinos and red eyes because it's not used to absorbing that sunlight. You have pale skin, and you become cannibalistic, and all of these other things that we see.
Yo, what's up, FMF Mob? What's good, yo? Hey, I want to thank y'all for all the subscribers that we got. We clicked over 100 subscribers, but we looking, man, we need more support. So y'all make sure y'all hit that subscribe button at the bottom. Make sure you like the videos and keep showing us support. Y'all take care.
It came from the separation from people, from your tribes, and going into the mountains, further away from natural energy, natural sunlight. So vitamin D is vital. If you want to be less depressive, if you want natural energy, just go outside, like you said, at least 20 minutes. Try to sweat. It's a natural process to detox the body, is sweating. So like, get active and go outside, bro. It's one of the best things you can do for you, mentally and physically and spiritually, all the way.
I think you made a good point, Trey, when you talk about sweating. Because I'm one of those people. Like when I go to work at like 11 a.m. right, so it's getting kind of warm outside. I'm in my work clothes, but I'm inside doing work. But when I come outside, I start sweating. I'll be mad because I'm like, damn, man, I want to be wet inside in the AC or whatever. But yeah, sweating is big for getting toxins out your body. Don't be afraid to sweat.
Yeah.
And as long as you're replenishing all that with water, you'll be fine. But yeah, definitely don't be afraid to sweat.
Very true. I think that's one of the reasons why I stuck with calisthenics and being outside. Because like Trey was saying, I know the difference of going inside of a gym and working out, and then as soon as I went outside, it just felt like my mood was better. I felt more energized when I was working out. And the funny thing, people be like, "It's hot outside. Aren't you tired?" And I will always say, "No." For some reason, no. I just feel more energized with that sun is just beaming on you, and I feel energized with the more I work out, the more I keep on going. I don't get tired. I feel like I just keep going and keep going. There's that energy. I'm happy. It's some with being outside. You feel connected with nature. I think we're nature, like you said, when we're dead and gone from this earth, we go back into the earth. So we have to be one with the earth. And when you got that natural wind, that natural sun on you, all that oxygen, man, it's a better feeling. I think that'll help cure a lot of these diseases, a lot of these ailments that we have, and people would, of course, exercise more, but being outside more. He said one thing about it, about being in the inside. When you're so much in the inside, it's isolated, which was good for us to keep the heat and the cold weather out. But there's negative effects to that. You can't. There's so much moisture in this hold inside that you can't get natural oxygen that your body needs, and you're breathing in all the toxins that's inside when you're cooking, when the air conditioner is going. All this stuff is going on the inside, and it's clogging up your insides. You can't filter out correctly. I think that's one of the reasons why they builds that mucus, and a lot of these ailments come on in these diseases. He had a point with that. I believe that too. So if you get outside and breathe that natural air, I mean, I think we'll all be healthier as people.
That's why I keep on getting on everybody about isolation. Like, isolation is good and cool for a moment, but you're not supposed to stay there. When you stay there, that's when you fall into that downward spiral. Your idle mind got negative thoughts. It's the devil's playground. And you have no choice but to believe what you repeatedly think. So if you're always inside, you're always with yourself, then you wind up thinking negatively. It's a reaction, you know what I'm saying? It's your brain signaling, like, I need something, like, get up, get active, go outside. You need it, man. It's vital. Again, going back to piggybacking off of UG, when I would go in the gym, like, I don't mind sweating, but I don't like feeling sticky and itchy. And when I sweat in air conditioning, my clothes stick to me and I feel it more. So when I'm in the gym, if the gym is air conditioned and I go in there if I go in the gym, I'm going hard. I'm not coming to play. So when I come in the gym and it's cold and I go to sweat, it's like I'm fighting not just myself, but I'm fighting the elements too. I got to break even more barriers I got to go even harder just to equate for the same type of workout that I would if I was outside. And it's something different about working out outside, the sunlight and the natural air, the natural energy. And it just triggers something in my mentality. When I work out outside, it just does something different. It feels more of an accomplishment. It's definitely something that people fret and scary away from. So call it egotistic, but I'm like, I know I'm different because I'm doing what everybody else don't want to,
Facts.
So, I don't mind getting my hands dirty. I don't mind getting on the ground. I don't mind, I do need to be connected with the earth. It feels good. And if I do need to cool off, when you lay down in the grass, bro, the grass cool. The grass is cool, bro. You can cool off. You can find some shade. And if not, you done your workout, right with the windows down, you get some wind. You know what I mean? Like, it's a beautiful thing.
Very true.
Hey, look, we about to get ready to wrap up on this topic. So G about to get ready to load up the next video. But I wanted to add too with this that to try to add the financial aspect of it. Your body starts adapting to whatever environment it's around. You know what I'm saying? If you expose it enough to it. Yeah. So if you want to save a little bit of money during the summertime, instead of cutting the AC on, just raise your window down. You know what I'm saying? Save a little gas, save a little bit of money. You could do that. And then also to save on the gym membership, you can go outside and get a good workout, get a good sweat and everything in. And you know what I'm saying? These are little things that don't cost any money, for you to go ahead and improve your quality of life as far as the workout, or just save a little bit of gas and money with not having to run the AC. So that's just a little financial tip I wanted to kind of throw in there as well too, for y'all to be able to use.